Hey everybody, how's it going? Chris here, and today I'm going to continue showing some of my Tmnt Archies, and these are going to be some of the specials and one-shots that I have. I used to have a lot more of these when I was a kid too, but this is a good size stack that I have at the moment. And what I'm going to do right now first, before I show you those specials, so I'm just going to show you this, Tales of Tmnt 58. And I watched a little while ago a video from Owen Neal where he showed some comics he got, and he showed Cowboys of Mumessa #1 by Archie. I used to have a bunch of those when I was a kid, and they've always been in the back of my mind, and I've had them on eBay wish lists here and there. Never got them, but I was excited a long time ago. Well, not really long ago, but this was a couple of years ago already. This was, 2009. Anyways, this is a Tales of Tmnt, which was a meetup with the Cowboys of Mumessa. I don't know if they probably did meet up in earlier comic books, but when this one came out in 2009, I was like, wow, I remember the Cowboys, and with the Tmnts, wow, I had to get it. So I wanted to show you that. But let's see, maybe I'll show you some interior pictures. I don't know. Oh, there's a nice drawing of Cuddly the Cowlick from the Archie series. So these Tales Tmnts, it seems like they, did go throughout a bunch of the kind of timelines of the Turtles, as they kind of brought the Archie universe into the fold. There's a color picture on the back. But yeah, so the other thing that I wanted to show you, besides showing you the Cowboys there, is that how I told you about the Forever War, and how it never came to be, which was supposed to be the next story in the Archie Tmnt's books before it got cancelled, and then in 2009, when they were doing the 25th anniversary for the Turtles, they were going to release that Forever War story, and how it kept changing. So in the first video that I did, I showed you guys that it was supposed to be a 5-issue mini beginning in I think August of 2009, and just to show you that it did change, here it says in this book a 3-issue monthly beginning in October 2009. So it did go through some changes. They kept pushing it, kept changing how many issues it was going to be, and then it just never came to be. So yeah, that's a little more history of the Forever War that is sadly not printed, and that I'm angry about. Hopefully eventually I can rile up a bunch of other Tmnt fans to keep emailing Dan Berger and Mirage and tell them, get their act together, print the darn Forever War story. Yeah, little nerd rage there for you. Okay, anyways, let's move on. I'll show you a bunch of the Archie specials and one-shots that I have. Here is the Tmnt movie, cover by Eastman, I think this is. And then just an adaptation of the movie. First movie was probably the best. Love the cover, it's really nice. It's been forever since I've actually looked at these books and actually read them, so I can't tell you too much about the interiors at the moment. But yeah, it's in okay condition. It's a fairly thick book. Pretty good. First movie was good. And here is Secret of the Ooze, the second movie. It looks like, yeah, and I'm correct, this is a Lawson cover. And no, I don't have to the third movie. If they did make one, then third movie for the Turtles really kind of stunk. So let's see. This one, it's kind of in some beat up shape for sure. The spine has got some tearing along here down at the bottom, but another little thick book. And this is a collect volume printed by Random House, and I can't recall whether this is the mini-series of Turtles Adventures, the issue 1, 2, and 3, or it was actually the first few issues of the ongoing. I can't remember. Like I say, it's been so long since I've looked into this, but yeah, it's in a bit beat up shape, but still very readable. if anybody's interested, I may be willing to trade, or if you want to send me a couple bucks for this one, we'll talk about it. Let me know if anybody's interested, and I can open it up and give you some more details about that one. Okay, next up is a few TMNT adventure specials that I think Captain Strangelife, Hans, I think you would probably like, since you're into the horror genre and eerie and Halloween and all that kind of stuff. That's what you're probably very well known for. So here is some adventure specials. These are the all these specials were like Halloween and horror themed stories. This cover is by Laird, and it just looks like an old type of horror type comic, I think. I like the covers. I remember reading some of these stories as a kid, and I thought they were really cool, and they were just little spooky Halloween tales, most of them. So you have here a story about there's the Ghost, Evil Grimm, and an April O'Neil story. So if Hans, you were to get any TMNT books, I think you would probably like these little specials. Here is another one. Oh yeah, by the way, this is Fall 92 special, this one. And the one in front of you now is the Summer 92 special. Another good looking cover. Bill Ray cover. And you have here Sea Serpent, Bigfoot, and Emmy. I cannot remember who the heck Emmy is, but yeah. And another, this is Winter 92. I'm not sure who the artist is on the front here, but yeah, as you can see, all the monsters, and there's a Frankenstein on the cover. Just trying to remember right now, I think this was probably with this kid, he was having dreams and he was bringing out the monsters in his dreams or something like that. I'm just remembering that now. But this is probably one of the ones that I remember the most when I was a kid, because I remember this Monster X. As you see, it's a two-headed monster with it's like a mix of all the monsters. It's got two heads, it's got a Frankenstein head, but it's got Dracula teeth, there's a werewolf with little fins on the side, just this real, just mutant monster. And Bookworm, I can't quite remember what his story was about, but I do remember the character Bookworm. And then there's a Splinter story. So this one, yeah, probably the most memorable book when I was a kid, for the specials anyways. So yeah, those specials, Hans, I think, again, if you're going to get any Turtle comics, I think you would like these. And I know you have, on occasion, buy some Archie comics, so I know you'll be entertained by them as well. Okay, here is Turtles Meet Conservation Corps. I had no idea who Conservation Corps are. I don't know if they've been printed in other books. Probably have, but I have no clue who they are. But yeah, just TMNT's versus meets Conservation Corps. Looks like the cover's by Scott Shaw. So don't know much about the Conservation Corps, but if anybody does, leave some comments. This is a 92 issue. And of course, if any character is presented in a Archie universe, you have to have an Archie meetup. So this is a TMNT's Meet Archie 64 page, and spring it says on the cover, but I'm not sure what year. And getting into some other little couple little mini-series that I have. Here is TMNT Presents April O'Neil, part 1 of 3 of the May East saga. Looks like a Bob Fingerman after Frank Kelly cover. So that's issue 1 of that. This probably came after April O'Neil began her samurai training in the ongoing series. There's another Fingerman cover, issue number 2 of Tmnt presents Crazy Rabid Splinter. And here is issue number 3 of that, of the May East saga. Interesting cover. And I had a bunch of other different miniseries when I was a kid too. Maybe slowly I'll collect them, but yeah, got some good stuff. Some stuff I remember when I was a kid, and I gave away a lot of my TMT comic books when I was a kid, and slowly had to gain some of them back, you know, through eBay and whatnot. So here is TMT presents Donatello and Leatherhead. Of course, in the ongoing Archie series, they became big friends. So, of course, they have to have their own little adventure here. Here is issue number 2 of that, Donatello and Leatherhead. And issue number 3, Donatello and Leatherhead. Pterodactyls, flying horses, spaceships. Can't go wrong, right? Okay, probably just one more thing I want to show you guys. Just on the theme of turtles, and I know a lot of people like the old badass turtles, the hardcore Mirage Studio turtles. And I can't remember whether I showed these in a video a long time ago or not. I can't remember. But if you guys love the original Turtles, if you like the new Ninja Turtle series, you'll probably like this mini-series. It's really crazy, just badass series. And this series is called Body Count. I'll show you first. I'll do a countdown. Here's issue number 4. And this is with, Raphael. Not sure quite what the cover is by, but all these covers are painted, crazy, hardcore stories. These are with Casey Jones and Raphael. Probably one of my favorite earlier stories that I've read is the original meeting of Raphael and Casey Jones. And of course they became big friends, and they got to go on their own adventures too. So yeah, that's issue number 4. I mean, there's lots of guns and mayhems and kicking butt. Here's issue number 3. Again, beautifully painted cover. This is from, looks like by the covers it's saying 94. So I'd probably say for you Turtle fans, you gotta get this series. I don't think you'll be disappointed, not one bit. Issue number 2, just great art. So Body Count, as you see, produced by Image. And here is issue number 1 of that. That is a nice cover. Look at that crazy Raphael. Insane. But beautiful covers, great reads, great books to have in your collection if you're a big time Turtle fan. So go out, seek these issues for sure, and get a bunch of the TMT Archies as well. Can't be disappointed. Alright, so anyways, that's that, you guys. I'm going to get out of here. I'll talk to you later. Bye.